Olivia Robinson.
Justin Shaw.
Drew McCachran.
Chris Gibson.
So to try to increase that experience for when they come here, particularly with 2014 being the 150th anniversary of the Charlottetown conference, we wanted to train some local people to be, travel counselors. So when somebody could come up to here, stop, ask for some directions, so to speak, we could speak to them in our island, in our correct. So, like, for example, I have written on here this, which says, yeah, so I'm a tourist, I stop by, and I ask you for directions, and you tell me this.
Turn right at the next light.
So try to say it with your island slang.
Turn right at the next light.
You're
No,
getting closer,
still
but
not.
what you really want to say is, turn right.
I bet
right.
Justin can do it.
Right.
You can.
Right.
Right. A little bit better.
It's almost like there's an OY instead of the I
Yeah.
there, if you know what I mean? So it's right.
Right
Yeah.
at the next light.
There you go.
I still can't say light though.
My experience, it helps to not move your mouth and to talk really quickly. So turn right, the next light, down by the Tims.
There you go.
You gotta go really quick, get it all in there, no time to waste. Sometimes if you can put a little anecdote at the end, saying about what's down at the right and the left and such, down by the Tims, down by the Petrocan, Lord Jesus there.
Turn right at the next light.
That's pretty good.
That sounded very
It's not too, yeah, it sounded quite Irish, yes, absolutely. Yeah.
in it.
Yes.
Turn right at the next light. Turn right at the next light.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Yeah, that's pretty
Clap for him.
good. Yay.
Hey, Drew McCachran.
Drew can be a.
Beautiful. One thing I was going to say, I think Justin had a really good point. Don't be afraid to throw in some details that are important that will give a little bit of island flair. So you could say, the directions to my house is out by the barn, out by Joe Frank's barn on the corner.
You don't live there anymore, but Joe Frank used to live there. They shut down the farm after he got evicted, but that's the way she goes sometime. What?
Exactly.
Anyway.
And another island slang, for example, someone might say, if they were coming into a building, they may say, take a seat on the couch and we'll serve you in a moment.
Take a seat on the couch.
Yeah, but you're saying more like coach, like it's a couch.
Couch.
Out, there's a ooh in it.
On the couch.
On the couch.
There we go. That's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. Put your head for a rest on the couch there. Put your head on the pillow. Get you some eggs and bacon.
Take a seat on the couch. I will be with you in a moment.
We got to get a drive up there to the couch. You know there, Burb.
Lindsay, you try one of them.
What? No,
Let me hear
what was the phrase again?
Take a seat on the couch.
Take a seat on the couch. Take a seat on the couch?
you. Couch.
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 Couch. Couch.
So one last little piece here. As Islanders, we tend to end our sentences with an to sort of give you, might give you a sense of whether or not we're actually finished with the directions, but that's really the way we end it. So we could say, you can go down to Charlottetown, down University Avenue, Okay, do you see what I mean? So I'll say it fast here. Head down University Avenue and take a left over there, Okay?
Go down University Avenue and take a left over there.
No, over there.
Over there.
And just gonna drag out there.
Okay. Go down University Avenue and take a left over there.
You're gonna go down Kent Street there. You go past Hunters. You go on the Grafton there. She's flooded there, so you're whew, yeah.
Here. I have to pull myself together. Together.
You could do it, Paul.
Take a right down University Avenue, and just keep going until you see the church there.
Right, you're going to go down University Avenue there.
So if we could do this one all together, see my sign here? So on the count of three, we'll do it together. Turn right at the light. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Turn right at the light.
At the light. There.
So I really would like to thank you very much for this opportunity, and I'd like you perhaps as we get closer to the tourism season maybe to consider putting in an application for a good summer job for 2014 here for travel counsellors, because it's going to be a big seller, we hope, this year for tourists and PEI. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Frank. Good job.
Thank you so much.
You can sit for a minute.
What do you think about the idea of having people put on this accent for tourists?
I think you could have kind of a negative experience with it if people are trying to put it on, and usually when people are trying to put on an accent that they don't have naturally, they tend to make it more pronounced than it would be otherwise. Like, I can do an Arnold accent, but it certainly sounds nothing like Arnold. It sounds like a caricature of Arnold, and the same thing with an island accent. I feel that it should be fine if you have islanders anyway, because like me, I have a slight bit of an island accent, but it's not too bad. I guess if I wanted to put it on, I could try to, up my native accent a little bit, right to right, something like that, but...
What do you think about the concept itself of having people speak in a different way than maybe that they're comfortable?
I see the reasoning behind it, but I don't particularly think that for everyone it would work. I feel that if you want to get that, maybe it would be better just to promote, native islanders to apply for the job and hopefully get it if you want the native island experience, rather than getting people to fake something they don't have.
You have a very good island accent.
Thank you very much. I have a bit of acting experience, so that might play a hand in that, I suppose. I guess as far as my opinion for this new campaign, I think it comes down to what does Tourism PEI want. They said they want an authentic tourism experience, so if that's what they want, then finding that authentic experience by training people to talk a certain way for that authentic experience, for some people it's not going to feel genuine. I mean, it's almost faking it, really. But
what do you think about that idea of faking it?
Well, again, as an actor, it's kind of that's what we do all in our profession. We fake it till you make it. But with this, it's interesting. So I think eventually, if you teach people long enough how to speak a certain way, they'll pick it up on their own. But I don't know. It's tricky to say, because some people, they might not take to it as quickly, and tourists might come by and see right through it and think, oh, well, that's obviously not a real accent.
Someone who obviously who's been a long-time resident but just doesn't talk like that, then I don't see the point, because some tourists are probably going to laugh at them if they're trying to do a mangled, weird, it could turn into an Irish accent or a Kennedy accent really quickly, and it's like, alright, go down to the store, but it could go and turn into that really quite fast, so it's got to be a case-by-case basis.
Thank you, everyone, for participating in this. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Okay, so Lindsay, no, you're still running.
Yeah.
When do we want to put this on?
I'm thinking we're probably actually going to put it on April 1st. Yeah. You guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's April Fool's, isn't it, that day?
Yeah.
So this
That's
is
on Monday, I think.
This is probably maybe an April Fool's thing that we're doing here. Oh,
Best
there's the
April
look of
Fool's joke
recognition.
ever. Oh man.
Yeah. So excellent
gets it.
critical thinking skills. I'm very impressed with all of you, because I had the exact same reaction when Pat did this to me and convinced me that.
And I was in on it. Pat talked to me on the bus. And told me about it. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
best
awesome.
April Fool's joke I've ever pulled off.
Thank God. Renewed my faith.
Why? What do you mean?
Oh my God. You came in, I was just like, no way.
This is weird.
That would be so stupid.
Did you
Because
think it was a
imagine
little
me.
strange?
Yeah, imagine me going oh boy, welcome to the island.
Where's me Lucky Charms?
Where's me Lucky Charms and me pot of gold?
I'm glad I can say my criticisms more vigorously now knowing that it's
Oh,
fake.
well, they were
instead of
good.
having,
They were
instead of
very good.
having
I was
the tourism operator.
What's your real name over here?
I'm Dennis King.
Dennis King. He's on our political panel sometimes.
It was
Dennis
funny,
King.
I was
You
like,
came in, your last name, is your last name really Gallant?
No.
I heard that and I was like, are you kidding me?
And he had to look at his title to
So a
see
couple of times, like,
what's your title again?
Funny.
Senior trainer for travel counselors
It's
with
not
Tourism
implies
PEI.
much as it would,
Yeah.
like-
That's
And
so
it occurred to
funny.
me after this, I was like, okay, you guys are gonna think the exact same way that I thought about it, which is so funny.
Yeah,
is
well, and
that-
I asked Justin just last night
Yeah.
because someone else couldn't come. I was like, who else can I get that like has kind of an island accent already?
Yeah.
And then I saw that Justin was on Facebook. I was like, oh, I bet you he'll come. And I was like, oh yeah, we're doing this thing for Island Morning, so can
You
you
just
come?
said it was for island tourism, and I
Yeah.
thought you wanted me because I did some work with PEI
Tourism, yeah,
2014.
so
Yeah, whatever.
And I was like, all right, I'll
I
talk
I was
about
thinking
the
actually,
summer.
I was like, oh, that'd be perfect because
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
done stuff.
Now you guys
Oh,
are
that's
really
nice.
working for the cadre, the UPI newspaper, right?
Yes.
And so what we did was tell you that Dennis or Frank Gallant over here simply wanted to have some people to practice his speech on and get some reaction and whether he should make any changes or whatever. So that's what we told you. So
Yes.
you are not travel counselors.
No, not to my knowledge.
Sounds like an idea for like some kind of factory cookhouse. You come in, hello y'all, welcome to the cookhouse. Come grab a seat, partner. Just putting on a
Partner.
fake accent.
Welcome to the cookhouse.
Thank God.
Okay, well, happy April Fools
Thank
Day,
you.
guys. Good job.
Happy to have been.
Give yourselves a hand. Thanks. And to Frank Gallant over
Frank
here.
Gallant?
You've got to look at his name.
Frank Doucette.
Thanks for doing that, Dennis.
Oh, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
My pleasure.
And you too, Lynn.
That was awesome. Thanks for being good sport.